this gentleman wants me to speak to his son, which I happily will do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Where is he? So, I think you wanted to interview me, didn't you?
Yeah, but either way will be alright.
Go on, ask me anything you like.
No, you can interview me. Go on, you interview me.
Okay, so I've just spoke to your dad and he gave me permission to speak to you on camera. So, what's your name and how old are you?
I'm Reggie, I'm 15.
Wow. Well, what an inspiring 15-year-old you are. What's compelled you to do this at 15 years of age? I mean, when I was 15, I was doing very different things. It seems like a very grown-up thing to be doing, and one that it deserves respect, mate. I'm gonna.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very. I hope. Well, I can tell your dad's proud of you, and so he should be. What's compelled you to get out onto the streets and do this? Because you record, you report, you commentate, don't you?
Yeah, because it's I'm the future generation. I'm going to decide the future of this country, and something needs changing. The past 14 years of this Tory government have failed us. They've lied to us. They haven't told us no truth. They've promised us things that we loved. Never went forward with it. And it's time for change. And it's time for change ASAP. These two mainstream parties have absolutely failed us. I'm sorry, but they are disgusting at the end of the day. Keir Starmer, disgusting man. And it's time for change. And reform are the change. And we need to give them a chance in government. And that is what I think.
Has anybody from Reform turned up here to support you in Epping?
Yeah, local councillor Jamie McIver, he's fantastic. He does everything in the Essex community. He comes down to these protests. He's been at every single protest. The only councillor, and it's a Tory majority councillor, we're full of Lib Dems, Labour, Tories, and not a single one of them have come out except Jamie McIver for reform.
You know your friends, your group, you know, the lads you went to school with or the girls you went to school with, what do they think of you being... Are you an activist, would you say?
Sort of, yeah. I go around, do my stuff, and there's some kids in my school who are pride activists, and I debate them, and I say they're left wing, they're Labour, and I debate them, and I say, how do you feel if a man dressed up in a burqa, because this happened, a man dressed up in a burqa walks into your toilet, or a transgender man walks into your toilet and they've got a penis? How would you feel about that? Do you know what she said to me? I wouldn't care, it's their choice. And that is the brain of the left. They are brainwashed. They need to wake up. They need to wake up and wake up to reality. The reality is, the country is finished. The country is finished. Something needs changing. And Keir Starmer isn't doing it. The Tories aren't doing it.
Very refreshing to hear someone so young have their head switched on. And I hope that you influence a lot of your school friends. You know, a lot of young lads now, they're in the park, they're smoking weed, they're sort of moving backwards rather than forward. You seem to be an exception to the rule, and I'm very proud to have spent this little moment with you. What would you say to people your age, any 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds? What would you advise them to do?
Get involved in politics. We are the future of this country. We're going to determine what happens in the next 20 years of this country. Whether this country goes down and is taken over, or it remains British and the British Empire reunites and we become one of the strongest countries in the world again.
Wow, it's been an honour and a pleasure, and I can only thank you for sharing your mind with me. Good man. We need more lads like this man. And you are a man. You spoke like a man.
Thank you.
Well done.